Hi there, I'm Janet. We are going to learn about minutes writing. In this lesson, we are also going to look at elements of minutes and a sample written minutes. Now, minutes are a record of proceedings at a meeting, and usually minutes are written while the meeting is in progress, and the secretary must make an attempt to listen and write at the same time without missing out on any important points or even jeopardizing the accuracy of the minutes. Minutes are formal recordings for the sake of future reference, and hence they are written in correct grammar. They are written in the passive voice so as to avoid mentioning people's names because the decisions made at the meeting are considered group decisions. Now, you can only mention names if they are a special function. For example, members of a small committee formed within the group for a specific limited purpose. Now, we look at the elements of minutes. Now, we usually have the heading. Now, minutes have a four-part heading that must have 1. The name of the organization or the group that is meeting. 2. The heading should have the date of the meeting. 3. The venue of the meeting. 4. And the time of the meeting. For example, minutes of Huruma Wildlife Club meeting held on 20th July at 4:30 in the school dining hall. You will notice that we have the name of the organization, we have the date, the venue, and the time of the meeting. Now, 2, the attendance record. Now, in the attendance record, we usually have members present, we record members absent with apology, we record members absent, and we record non-members in attendance, what we write as in attendance. Now, the next element is the preliminaries. Now, preliminaries is the introduction of the meeting, and here the time the meeting starts is also noted. The next element is the confirmation of previous meeting or minutes. Now, the minutes of the previous meetings are read through during this time, and they are proposed and confirmed as a true record of the meeting. Now, the next element is the matters arising. And these are matters which are brought forward from the previous meeting and which need to be clarified. The next element are the actual minutes. And in this section, the real issues indicated in the agenda are discussed. And then we have the next element is the AOB or any other business. Now, after discussing the issues on the agenda in the actual minutes, then they can discuss, or they can then after that discuss any other pressing issues that are not part of the agenda but need to be discussed. And we have the adjournment. And usually the meeting is adjourned because the group will meet again. Adjournment consists of date, venue, and time of the next meeting. Now, the time the meeting ends is also noted in this part, in the adjournment part. Now, let us write a sample type of minutes and we see how it goes. We begin with the heading. minutes of Huruma. Wildlife Club meeting. Held on 20th July at 4:30 p.m. in the school dining hall. You will notice that in our heading we have the name of the organization is Huruma Wildlife Club meeting. We have the date of the meeting, 20th July, the time 4:30 in the venue. Now we underline our heading. Now we go to the next part, the attendance record. We begin with members present. We also underline this. And we go ahead to write the members who are present in that meeting. You list all the members who are present. Now, while you're listing, then if the chairperson is present, then you are going to indicate here. If Lucine Jerry is the chairperson, you indicate. The secretary, our secretary is Tabitha, and our treasurer, Daniel. You also indicate. Now, after the members present, you will write absent with apology. Those members who are absent with apology. In our case, we give 2 members who are absent. Tabitha Jones and Luke Mackenzie. We have those members who are absent. They do not have any apology. We also indicate them. We have 1. Now, we have those members who are not part of this meeting, who are not members of the meeting, but they have joined, what we call in attendance. Mr. Charles Jogu. And you name their position. He is the district environmental officer. Now, all these small subtopics, you underline them. Then we go to the next part now. After the in attendance, we go to the preliminaries, and usually they are written as minutes, so we give it a minute 5. The preliminaries. We also underline this. Now we've said that in the preliminaries, remember, this is the introduction of the meeting, and here the time the meeting starts is also noted. So the meeting started at 4:35 p.m. with a word of prayer. And the chairman welcomed all for the meeting or to the meeting. Chairperson welcomed all to the meeting. Now, after the preliminaries, now we go to the confirmation of the previous minutes. Now, here we say that the meetings or the minutes of the previous meetings are read through, proposed, and confirmed as a true record of the previous meeting. Now, we write the minutes of the previous meeting were read through and proposed by Lilo Ann is a true record of the meeting. She was seconded by Ann Kelly and Odhiambo Julius. Now, after the confirmation of the previous meetings, we go to the matters arising. Now, in matters arising, again, we said that these are matters which are brought forward from the previous meeting and which need to be clarified. So we bring forward a matter from the previous meetings or minutes. Now, in this minute, we have written members wanted to know if all members had paid its suggested fee of 100 shillings to enable them travel to Hell's Gate. For the end of year party. The treasurer reported that every member had paid and the trip was set for the weekend of 1st September. Now, our next minute availability of transport. Now, the question of transport was discussed at length. It was reported that the school bus would transport them to the venue of the end of year's party. Now, our next minute accommodation. Now, members agreed to carry tents and bags to camp. Instead of booking hotel rooms, which was viewed by many as affordable. It was also agreed that the secretary and treasurer withdraws 10,000 shillings for the excursion. Now, our next meeting will be any other business or A or B, any other matter that is arising and it was not in the agenda. So our first AOB, members were reminded to observe time during club meetings. And it was also suggested that members should be served with some snacks when they attend such meeting. And our last minute is our adjournment. Now, we've said that in adjournment, usually the meeting is adjourned because the group will meet again, and adjournment consists of date, venue, and time of the next meeting. So, adjournment. Now, in adjournment, there being no other business, the meeting ended at 6 p.m. The next meeting will be held on 16th September at the same venue and the same time. Now from there, you're going to write here, confirmed by if it's the chairperson, and then signature and time. The secretary will also confirm, sign, and time. And so that is it. After that, you leave spaces for them to sign and to indicate the time. Sorry about that. Sign and indicate the time. Now that is minutes writing. We began here with the heading. We wrote the heading. We went to the second part, which is the attendance record. Now, in the attendance record, you write members present, you list them, and then you indicate the place each of them takes. Now, you can also indicate that these are members, the rest are members. Then go to absent with apology, absent in attendance, those people who attended and they are not members of the meeting or the club. You go to the in attendance. Then preliminaries. After preliminaries, you go to confirmation of previous meeting. After you confirm the previous meeting, then matters arising, the actual agendas are written here. We have A or B, adjournment. Adjournment, remember we have said it is usually the meeting is adjourned because the group will meet again, and it consists of time, venue, and date of the next meeting. Then after that, you then write confirmed by chairperson signature time, secretary signature time. Now that is it for the minutes writing, and I hope this helps you to improve on your English. Kindly remember to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next one. Keep learning, have fun.